Hello everyone. I, Mr. Vishal Shah, Assistant Professor, Krishna Institute of Pharmacy, Karad, once again welcome you all to this session of the pharmaceutical analysis. In this video, we are going to cover the point that is related to the pharmacopoeia and the impurity. That is what is the meaning of impurity. So, in previous videos, we have covered with the significant figures that are used during the analysis and the computational rules that are used to decide the significant figures. If you have not watched my previous videos related to the pharmaceutical analysis, please watch my previous videos also. And if you like the content of this my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your friends. So let's start with our today's session. Now before that, just we will see what are the learning outcomes of this session. So after this session, students will be able to understand the meaning of pharmacopoeia, different types of pharmacopoeia, and standard pharmacopoeial monograph. Means what is the meaning of standard pharmacopoeial monograph. Then they will be able to study the impurities and different sources of impurities, and to study the control of the impurities. So what is the meaning of pharmacopoeia? Now this is very important word. Pharmacopoeia meaning it is derived from the Latin term pharmacopoeia, which means the art of preparing the drugs. So in Latin language, pharmacopoeia is nothing but the art of preparing the drugs. So how this word has come? Pharmaco means what? It is a medicine, and poeia, so from poeia we have made a poem to make. So it is an art to make the different medicines or the drug. That's why the word pharmacopoeia is very important. Now pharmacopoeia is nothing but a book, or it's an encyclopedia of the drug standards, then individual drug, that is the bulk drug, their formula, then method of making medicinal preparation, then its requirements, then tests that are used to identify their strength as well as the purity, and other related information which is published under the jurisdiction of the government body or medical or pharmaceutical society. So this is the official book in which there is all information related to the each and every drug or a drug substance, that is either it may be excipients or it may be other additives that are present, or they are used in the manufacturing of a drug. All information is present in one book. That book is known as the pharmacopoeia. So when whatever the analysis or test that we are going to perform, that must comply to the particular pharmacopoeia. So we are going to perform this analysis with respect to the pharmacopoeia, whatever the official procedure that is given in the pharmacopoeia. So it is very important that we have to use these pharmacopoeias for the different analysis. So it is a book which is containing an official list of medicinal drugs together with the articles on their preparation, with their effects as well as the directions for the use. So these books are generally published by the government bodies. So they are official. Whatever the information that is provided in such a book is authentic, and we have to follow the information that is provided in this book, that is known as the pharmacopoeia. Now, the purpose for the publication of this pharmacopoeia is to control the quality of the medicine as per the standards. So as I said, all the information that is related to a particular drug is provided in the pharmacopoeia, like its assay, means its percentage purity, how much sample is present, how much impurities are present, how to identify these impurities. So all such information is provided in these pharmacopoeias. Also, these books are published to ensure the public health and to support the availability of the safe, effective, good quality medicines or pharmaceuticals for the all. So that is the purpose behind the publishing the pharmacopoeia. Now there are different types of pharmacopoeias there depending upon the country. For example, United States Pharmacopoeia, that is the pharmacopoeia that is published by the United States of America That is the government of that United States of America, that is known as the United States Pharmacopoeia, which is abbreviated as USP. Then also United States Pharmacopoeia prescribes another pharmacopoeia, that is the United States Pharmacopoeia National Formulary, that is nothing but the USP NF. It is different from the USP. Then British Pharmacopoeia, the book which is published by the British, that is the England, that is known as the British Pharmacopoeia. Then next pharmacopoeia, again a British Pharmaceutical Codex. This is also published by the British government. Then Indian Pharmacopoeia. So pharmacopoeia that is published by the Indian government, that is known as the Indian Pharmacopoeia. Now as we are belonging to the India, we are going to follow the Indian Pharmacopoeia in most of the cases. But sometimes if the various manufacturing plants that are present in India, they are US FDA approved. So in that case they will be using the United States Pharmacopoeia. European Pharmacopoeia, that is published by the European Commission. Then Japanese Pharmacopoeia, Pharmacopoeia of the People's Republic of China. So these are the various pharmacopoeias belonging to the different countries, also international pharmacopoeia, depending upon the whether the location or the geographical source of that particular country is there. So these are the various pharmacopoeias that are present, or the types of different pharmacopoeias which are important. So many other countries are also there which are publishing their own pharmacopoeia, but we are not going to list all these pharmacopoeias here. Now what is the meaning of pharmacopoeial monograph? Now we understood, or we have seen what is the meaning of pharmacopoeia. Now what is the meaning of monograph? For example, as I said, there are n number of drugs are there. For example, you may have the aspirin, paracetamol. These two drugs are there. So like this, so many drugs are listed in this pharmacopoeia. Monograph means what? The information that is related to the aspirin, which will be contained in a specific manner, and that specific manner or representation is known as the monograph. So aspirin's monograph, paracetamol monograph. So monograph is consisting of all the information that is related to that individual drug, that is the paracetamol, aspirin, or any XYZ drug is there. So a monograph is a written document or a standard that describes an item. Example, finished drug, drug ingredient, a food, or a chemical. The monograph is published in any official pharmacopoeia which provides us information, that is the name of substance, then its a definition. For example, name of substance is aspirin, then its a definition, whether it is a chemical name, its solubility, means aspirin is soluble into which solvents, how much amount of aspirin is soluble into water, how much amount of aspirin is soluble into the organic solvent, then its package, storage, then labeling requirements, whether we have to storage it refrigerator in cool and dry place, likewise, how to carry out the labeling, then impurity profile, as I said, whether the impurities are present or not, how many or which types of impurities are present, the information on the tests that are needed to ensure the substance is appropriate strength, means identification test, quality as well as the purity. All such information is gathered in that particular monograph of a particular drug. So that is known as the pharmacopoeial monograph. During practicals also we will study, or we will in detail go through this particular monograph of a individual drugs. Then what is the meaning of impurity? Impurity is defined as the presence of undesirable. See, what is the meaning of impurity? That is the presence of undesirable. So aspirin or any particular drug is having very small or trace amount of impurities, because as we know, during the definition of primary standard, we have seen that it is almost impossible to carry out the preparation of 100% pure drug. So we can achieve a purity up to 99.99. So our drug substance must be consisting of 0.01% of the undesirable or chemical medicinal agent, that is known as the impurity. So impurity is defined as a presence of the undesirable and a chemical compound or the medicinal agent which is said to be impure if such a foreign matter present in it. Thus, chemical purity is freedom from the foreign matter. Practically, it is just impossible to have absolutely pure chemical, as I said, as a chemical compound, and it may contain very minute or the trace amount of impurities. The chemical purity of a compound may be achieved as much as it is desired. Desired is so we can, in case of certain substances, we can achieve chemical purity up to 90% only. In case of such few substances, we are achieving the purity up to 95% only. So 5% of impurities are present in that particular this drug substance. But we have to think that these impurities that are present, they are not harmful. So chemical purity of a compound may be achieved as much as desired, like 90%, 95%, 99%, provided sufficient care is observed at different levels in the manufacturing of that particular pharmaceutical substance. So whatever the substance that we are going to utilize, they must have a desired purity, so that that desired purity must be observed during the manufacturing process. Now, the level of purity of the pharmaceutical substance, it mainly depends partially on the cost effectiveness of the process that is employed, as well as the method of purification and the stability of the final product. Means the level of purity means whether we have to achieve 50%, 100%, 70%, 80%. So this, it depends on the cost effectiveness. Suppose for one substance, if the cost that is involved for the purification is more as compared to the other, then we are not going to use that substance, because that will increase the cost of our product. So mainly we have to consider the cost effective process if the other options are possible to use that for that particular substance. So cost effectiveness of the particular product or the process that is employed, then method of purification, as well as the stability of the final product. Then purification of a chemical compound is a very expensive process. Hence, setting of a higher standards for purity of pharmaceutical substances than that of desirable and pharmacological safe level will excessively result in the wastage of money, material, labor, as well as the time. So as purification of a chemical compound is very expensive, so if a desired purity is 90%, and if we don't have any problem with that 90% of the purity, then there is no point in going towards the achieving a 95% purity, because that will result in the wastage of money, material, labor, as well as the time. The word pure is a relative term, hence different pharmacopoeias prescribe the test for the purity for different substances. For example, purified water means pure is a relative term. For some it might be pure, or sometimes it might be impure for a certain people also. So here purified water of the Indian pharmacopoeia may be prepared by distillation or by means of ion exchange, and it may have the pyrogens. So pyrogens, these are nothing but the microorganisms. If they are going into our blood, they will increase the body temperature. So in purified water, there might be presence of the pyrogens. But in sterile water for injection, on the other hand, it must be free from pyrogens. That is, it must be free from microorganisms, and it must be sterile, because sterile water for injection, that is used for injecting into our blood. And if pyrogens are present in that sterile water for injection, then that will produce a certain adverse effect. That's why sterile water for injection, it must be free from the pyrogens. Then, it may have slightly acidic pH or may be very slightly alkaline. Hence, different limits are prescribed for impurities in water that is prepared from the different purposes. So this is about what is the meaning of impurity. In next video, we will see what is the meaning of sources of impurities. Now you have to go to this particular website, use this code, and they give answer for this question.